Okay, so, lately it seems like a lot of drama comes from the Sway House. In case you don't know, the Sway House is a group of TikTok boys that was introduced in around January, including Griffin Johnson, Jaden Hostler, Anthony Reeves, Josh Richards, Bryce Hall, and Kyo Cyr. The boys live in an LA mansion with each other, and recently there's been a lot of drama stirring with their members. First, Kyo was left at the Sway House while the boys went to Texas. Everyone in the house went on a trip except for Kyo, and when fans noticed that he wasn't with them, he responded by making a TikTok showing that he was all alone in the house. Apparently he wasn't invited, and when he woke up, all of them were just gone. He spoke about the situation during a live stream.
Aren't I in Texas? I don't know. Why'd they leave me? I don't know. They just wanted to go to Texas. You feel bad for me? The weather here is nice. It's like the exact same as Texas. That's some pain. Why didn't I go to Texas? Because I don't know. I just wasn't invited. I just woke up. You know, it would have been nice if they offered, you know? It's, most people be like, oh, you wouldn't even have gone anyway, stop bitching. But it's like, you'd be offended if you were in the same shoes as me, man. It's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a bitch, but...
Griffin was basically the only one to address the situation. If you want to be invited to things, you can't spend 23 hours a day in your room. Easy to talk with one side of a story. I tried to knock twice. Go inside a locked door? Yes ma'am, let me just morph through it real quick. But most people were still upset for Kyo and didn't see that as an excuse. I tried to knock twice. What if he was sleeping? I feel bad for Kyo, he honestly deserves better friends. He has a phone, could have just texted. Why are y'all even going to Texas in a pandemic? Stay home. Griffin still tried to explain. If Kyo didn't answer when you knocked on his door, you could have texted, you know. I've always loved Kyo, but he doesn't make an effort to spend time with us. We've had multiple talks. We could have done better at communicating, though. The Kyo thing is both sides. To clear it up, we suck at communicating. Hard to talk, though, when someone doesn't make an effort to talk to you. Let it go now. He basically said the same thing on live.
That was, the Kyo thing was both-sided. I mean, it was bad on our part because our communication was bad. And it's bad on the other part because it's hard to get a hold of someone when they don't leave the room. So it was a both thing. It was a dick move by me and the boys, but also it was like a super last second thing. We're just like road trip to Dallas, and then they're like, okay, let's go. It was like same day decision type thing.
Later, he tweeted out a screenshot from Snapchat News that was questioning the status of his friendship with Kyo, following it up with RIP Griot. He proceeded to unfollow Kyo on Instagram. However, he then said it was just a joke. Unfollowing Kyo was a joke, just did it as jokes because of the Snapchat article. But many people didn't find it funny. Anthony actually ended up leaving Texas early to go back, and it might have been because of Kyo, but I'm not sure. It seems that they've cleared everything up because Josh said this. You buds act like you've never had tension in a friendship before. We were boys, we had an issue, we talked, we worked it out. And as I was editing this, he actually came out with a new video where he sat down with Kyo and said that they all apologized to him and everything was good.
We've all apologized to Kyo, and Kyo hopefully accepts them.
The thing was, I wasn't even mad, bro. It was just social media that made it like seem like, oh, I'm so mad. It was like, no, I just woke up and they were gone. That's like literally it.
Yeah, and even when we apologized, he said that, and we were like, yeah, we get it, but social media makes everything seem worse. So for all of y'all who did that, thank you. We appreciate that.
Yeah, Kyo, us, we're cool. From now on, we're gonna try to be better at communicating as a team, and I think on both parts, like just being a group. You know what I mean?
Besides that, some of the other members have had girl issues. As I'm sure you all know, Jaden Hostler was dating Mads Lewis, another TikToker. They broke up a while ago, but it's clear Mads is still not over him. She went live the other day and was hyperventilating and clearly very upset. She spoke about how she isn't in the right mental state.
And I'm so broken. My mental health is not okay. And I'm so sorry.
She also spoke about Jaden and how people give her hate for not being over him.
You're gonna give me hate and I should move on and I'm a piece of shit and he's over you and whatever. I don't care if you're gonna say that, but I want you to know that I did love him and I wish him the best, and if he's happy, I'm gonna be happy. And I pray for him every day that he sees himself the way God sees him. And that he'll be okay. And I will always be there for him as a friend. And I just want you to know, all of you, that I'm so heartbroken.
Jaden didn't respond directly. He was actually being seen with another girl. He moved on, but I don't think Mads has moved on yet. If he's single, he can do anything he wants. I feel bad for Mads. The girl, Charlie Jordan, began to respond to hate comments towards her. I don't know Mads, but she seems like a sweet girl. Her and Jaden aren't together, and neither are him and I, so everyone can take a chill pill. He was grabbing my wrist because we were turning while I was sitting on the back of a truck. I don't even know her, and I'm not with Jaden. I'm just over this hate. She sent all y'all over here, and it's not fair, honestly. She didn't send us. We can tell when something's wrong ourselves. Why are you accusing Mads? She really said Mads sent us to her. Can you be canceled for messing with Mads? I just got out of a 2.5-year relationship. I'm not okay. But you don't see me going on live trying to make people look bad. That's all I'm saying. Mads has every right to speak on how she's feeling right now. We all heal differently. She had a mental breakdown. She didn't do it on purpose. Charlie took to her story to say, "This stuff with the Sway Boys right now is hilarious. They're like my brothers. TikTok is crazy." Jaden addressed it on Twitter. "I'm single. I shouldn't even have to say that again on social media. Let me be single and stop harassing literally any girl that gets in a video with me. I just want to have friends, but you all make it impossible because it always has to be something. I'm sorry, but it is not this deep." Later, he added, "I would like to say I'm always sorrowful when I hurt someone, but privacy is still kind of a thing, and I would never handle something like that online. I always strive to be genuine, but some things deserve to be private. Also, I believe loving people to change is way to go." Charlie was receiving a lot of hate, so she also cleared things up on her TikTok.
They invited me to go hang out in Texas this weekend. That's literally all it was. We were just hanging out, and this morning I woke up to thousands of comments and DMs. It literally just like made me break down crying. I literally just got out of like a 2.5-year long relationship, and I just went to Texas to have fun. And yeah, everything with Mads, like all of her fans started sending me her live and DMing me all this crazy stuff, so I assumed that she was coming at me for something, so I apologize for saying anything to her or about her. But it was her fans. Like, it's these fans that are making things worse, and I want you guys to just respect our privacy, please.
Jaden added this.
I would like to clarify, Indiana, literally just a friend. I bet Mads, it is hard for Mads to see like me around a bunch of other people, especially if she is bothered by it. But just to clear everything, nothing's happening. Right. There's nothing in the air.
If you don't know what he was referencing, basically a couple weeks ago, Mads and her best friend Indiana got into a little bit of drama because she posted a picture with a hat that looked like Jaden's, and so Mads thought it was his, but it just turned out to be a big misunderstanding. Also regarding the Sway house, a couple of girls had been posting TikToks about visiting the Sway Boys while they were in Texas, and in one of the videos it kind of looks like Josh was being flirty with one of the girls, even though it wasn't a big deal, and this led a lot of people to say that Josh doesn't like Nessa, his current girlfriend, and that they felt bad for her. This caused Nessa to put out a series of tweets. "Everyone's saying my boyfriend doesn't like me and shows more interest in other girls, but why would he still be with me then? For those of you that like to make negative comments about my relationship, just know that I know my boyfriend loves me very much. Our relationship is so much more than what is shown on social media. I'm not worried about him cheating or talking to other girls because I know he won't. Trust. I love Josh so much. We are so good together, so please stop trying to ruin two people who are both happy. He is such a good boyfriend. Please stop saying otherwise. I've never met someone who genuinely loves and cares about me the way he does. Like, I'm literally so lucky and grateful to have him in my life. Please just stop trying to start stuff and ruin my relationship when you don't even know us or how we really are with each other." Not only them, but Quentin Griggs and Cynthia Parker were supposedly talking. Quentin isn't a part of the Sway house, but he's been hanging out with them a lot recently and even went to Texas with them, so I thought I'd include this. Both him and Cynthia at one point said that they were talking.
Are you talking to anyone? Yes, I am talking to Cynthia. Are you? But I'm not dating.
This confused people because another girl who visited the Sway Boys in Texas posted a TikTok of their visit, and Quentin was in it with another girl. Isn't Quentin talking to Cynthia? Cynthia deserves better. Anthony is literally the only unproblematic one. That's all the tea for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to follow my Instagram at sisterspillyt. I answer all DMs. If you'd like a shout out in my next video, comment your favorite movie. Here are the shout outs for my last video.